You know how hard it is to format a video? Like, I try to make my videos really organized, or at least they have some form of structure, and it doesn't work for me. Like, I can't do it. I can't. So I'm just gonna talk. Phoebe, since I saw your video most recently, I have like a little under 25,000 words in my nano, so I'm really just not gonna finish. It's not gonna happen unless I have 0 things to do over the weekend, which I hope so, but we don't know. And it's too bad because this year I really like my characters. Like, I would actually read the finished product again, not shove it into the deep recesses of my computer and never think about it ever again. But I guess it was not meant to be. There's always next year. I like functioning on the belief that our videos are for us. When I first started the collab almost 2 years ago, holy snood, I was in a weird space in my real life, or offline life, I suppose, where I wasn't talking to my friends, everything was sort of up in the air, I didn't know where I fit in. And I think a lot of us, well, not a lot of us, but I think some of us started out that way, and we've grown to a healthier place. We've grown to a place where our offline life is occupying a lot of our time. So if that's all we have to talk about, that's totally okay. That's almost, I think, better if we're in a place where we can go out and do things without feeling all the anxiety and all the insecurity that sometimes happens when you're an internet person. Not to stereotype or generalize an entire group, but it's a very common factor. If you spend a lot of time online, that's usually because offline is a scary place. I mean, Alicia, I like hearing about the play. I like hearing about what's going on in your life because that's cool. And it's really exciting. I'm happy for you that you found something you're passionate about and good at with, and just something you want to spend your time on. Kate, as much as I miss you on my dash, I'm glad you have some things to do in your life too. I really hope it doesn't get to the point where you're stressed out of your mind, but you know, we'll work around it. We'll figure out something else, since we're not talking about knitting on Tumblr anymore. Phoebe, the Black Friday haul was really fun to watch. I mean, I get it. I spend way too much money on hats. I never wear all of them. I have hats I've worn twice, and they usually only cost me a maximum of $15, but hats, oh, I love them. It's a little bit irrational. It's completely unnecessary, but it makes me feel so much better when I get to buy hats. And I think I finally put my finger down on why I don't make videos as often as I could. It's because when I started out, almost 2 years ago, you guys were my crutch. You guys were my interaction. Like, almost all of my interaction was online for that year, and it was just a transition point I had to go through. It's not necessarily the best way to be living life, but it was a way. And now I don't use you guys as a crutch so much anymore. I watch the videos because you're my friends and I like you and I'm interested in what's going on in your life, but I don't know how to reciprocate that. I know Kate was talking about how she's always tried to figure out how to be genuine on camera. I feel like I used to know and I lost it somewhere along the line, and I'd like to rediscover that too. So maybe we can figure that out together, because I need to learn better how to connect with. I think one of the things for me anyways is I know a lot of big YouTube people, what they present to us in their videos is somewhat of a caricature. They omit certain things they might actually do in real life and concentrate the things that they like. And it creates a character, it creates a front or a persona, but it's based on truth, so it still feels genuine. I wouldn't want to do that ever. I want to be able to deliver the entire package of me with all its subtleties and flaws, and that's a lot to put on someone who's never met you. And it's really difficult to transition to that point with someone you've just met. I don't want anyone to go around in the world with a false idea of me, even if it's a positive thought. If they think I am a super awesome person, but they're missing a few details about why I'm not so awesome, that's not good. I don't want that. Obviously you can't really control that because you meet a lot of people in your life, but on something like the internet, which has become my haven, I would never want that to happen. I would like to have some form of control over that. It's weird. There's a lot of factors going into it, and it's just a big mess of weird. And I'm glad I have you guys to listen to my thoughts on that big mess of weird. Don't forget to be awesome. Best wishes, and happy week 42.